Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. Bit of adjustment there. I'll try and do the intro as short as possible because the drive is potentially 30 minutes. But it's a good one, so stick with it. It's request time! Welcome and tuning in and... DJ. Emma LeighLlewellyn has said, "Hi, great videos. I have a request. Llewellyn." I should say it like the Welsh, shouldn't I? Being half Welsh that I am. "Could you drive Dover to Aylesham using the B roads, going via Eythorne and Elivington, please?" She then goes on to say it would be good to carry on to Dover, but realises it would be too long in one video. So yeah. Now, I have to do a little bit of dual carriageway. Is it dual carriageway? No, it's just the A2, because Whitfield is closed, so I can't take the Whitfield road. Nonetheless, we'll get onto the B roads at Coldred, go through Eythorne, and head to... where are we going? Aylesham. I've put it in the sat-nav, just in case I get lost, because there are so many different ways on the B roads. Anyway, White Cliffs of Dover and the ferries. I yearn for a ferry ride. I think it'd be lovely. Take a trip across the water and drive my car in Belfast. Had a comment the other day. It's a nasty comment. We still get them, you know. Clear to my right. I'm going in the right hand lane because I want to turn right at the lights, which are 200 yards ahead, and we're jumping on a 40 section. Yeah, it was on a video that I did for Birchington to Margate, I think, and I put the videos out and then subsequently forget about them. I don't rewatch my videos unless I'm ultra bored. But I must have said something to upset whoever was making the comment, because he started off with, "Who do you think you are?" and then went on to talk about countrysides and B roads and I should be thinking about driving along the coast and the sea, and I thought, hey, it's not a question of choosing my routes wisely or anything. I just do the routes. I wonder what I said in that video. Anyway, the back roads take us up round past the castle. We'll head up to Whitfield and jump on the A2 at Whitfield, come off the A2 at Coldred. That'll be good. Watch out for any hazards, which I will put up in yellow boxes, red boxes if it's causing me to stop. Hill, yay. Now I'm filming this on July the 6th. It's a Saturday, 2024. 4 more days and the car goes in for the suspension strut to be fixed. I am so looking forward to it. I might even do a celebratory batch of drives that are not in Kent. Just get out there, maybe next weekend. Just go further afield. Or is it farther afield? With an R in it. I think it's further afield. And just do some drives. Tell you what, I've not been down like the Brighton way, have I? That might be nice. Still thinking about the M25 drive and breaking it into 4 parts. But I've been holding back because of the suspension strut squeaking. Oh, just pull out, that's it, lovely. Didn't even indicate. Otherwise we'd have seen the indicator coming out on. Into a 50 zone. funny old thing driving, isn't it? Because you have to always be aware. You can't switch off for a second. We got all these bushes and everything, but I don't know if there's somebody lurking in the bushes and they might just step out. It's a privilege to drive, but we're not on the roads alone. It's not a racetrack, you know, where you're by yourself if you're doing a circuit or something, and you've only got yourself to look after. That incident recently where the woman had an epileptic fit and crashed her Range Rover into a school, and she'd never had an epileptic fit in her life before. And it just goes to show that we're driving, there's all this oncoming traffic. Who's to say that suddenly they lose control of their car? So I mean, I'm even constantly watching the oncoming traffic. Strange one. National speed limit, we're going left at the roundabout. For fuel there. There's still 149 at Tesco's up ahead. I think because they're so close to coming off the ferry, they've always been expensive, that garage, but it might also be because it's Shell. National speed limit, but no U-turns for half a mile. Turns for a quarter of a mile. Hey, we're driving away from the sun. It's lovely. Gives the DJI a good perspective without the sun glaring. End of no U-turns, national speed limit. Let's get up to 70, get past the truck. Only because they can be quite tiresome at roundabouts, can't they? When they creep across the lanes. If I can get past him, then I avoid all of that. Cars coming in off the slip road. Roundabout ahead, reduce speed now. Taking the third exit, but I'm going to stay in this lane. Only because one gets used to the roundabouts in one's area. You kind of understand the etiquette that everybody else follows. But I could have been in the right-hand lane as well, so it's not a problem. Jump on the A2. And we'll come off shortly and go through the B roads, which is what the request was. End of dual carriageway, two-way traffic, national speed limit. Single carriageway, so we're doing 60. probably think I'm not talking because I'm overlaying different audio because of the squeak, but actually it's behaving itself. I've just got nothing to say. There are no traffic signs. There don't seem to be any hazards. We are turning right up ahead. Oh, am I too close to the cat's eyes? Staggered junction, which is good because we're going to use it. Now we have to cross the other side of the dual carriageway here, so we're going to have to wait for a convenient gap. Somebody parked up there. Rather odd. Nothing coming ahead. We can go straight across. I love this little lane. I'm going to have to come here when it snows for photography. I think this would make a great composition with the trees. Very well maintained. Get some good shots with that if it snowed. Or maybe a sunset with the sun streaming through. I'll have a think about that. I have a photography channel if you're not aware. Link up here. Right, bend in the road. Oh, this is where we've got the ducks crossing, isn't it? Been here before. Ducks, slow ducks crossing. Going as slow as I can. How quaint, having a duck sign. This is Coldred. Eythorne and Elivington says the sign. So let's do it. I believe that because it's country lanes, we're going to have to keep our eyes peeled for passing places. Simply because it's going to be too narrow in places for two cars to come along. So lots of blind bends. Whoa! Did you see that? Pigioni. Trying to avoid potholes. National speed limit. Car coming. Will he give way because he's got the other car coming? Pedestrian with dog. Tell you what, very lovely here. Where do I want to go? Straight on Eythorne and Elivington. I am overlaying audio, but if I didn't, this is what you hear. Can you imagine how frustrating my journeys are at the moment? Right, back to overlaid audio. and into Eythorne, dropping down to 30. No indicator from that car, because they're entitled. Maybe they thought there was nobody else on the road. Right, I've got lots of cars parked here. It's difficult to see if there's any oncoming traffic. Oh, quite a bit of activity. Guys loading their van. Kids on the pavement. Oh, maybe not kids. Maybe that's a grown woman, but she's short. Looks like a little girl from a distance. Maybe I should go to Specsavers, right? Oh, we've got a train crossing ahead. Part of the East Kent Railway Heritage Line. Not a lot happening there. Should cross the crossroads. Oh, road ahead closed, it says. Am I going to be choosing the road that isn't closed? There are two routes up here, and I'm hoping that the one I want to go on is not the one that's closed. Let's find out. Yeah, that one's closed, so we will take the alternative route. Don't think it adds that much more to the time, maybe a minute. Cars parked on the right, could be oncoming traffic. This is Elvington, so actually this was the correct route because the request was to drive through Elvington, wasn't it? They're all moving some scaffolding. Am I going to see another guy walk by all of a sudden? Oncoming traffic. It's a 20 zone there, but I think we're in a 20 zone. We're still in the 30 zone here, aren't we? Oh, I'm just spying the countryside, thinking landscape photography. You always do it. If you do into photography, you'll have a photographer's eye, and you just see opportunities everywhere. Right down this lovely lane, oncoming traffic, passing point halfway between both of us, so we can both stop at the passing point, can't we? I was thinking I'd use that passing place, but I'd already got myself some speed on, if that makes sense. Two oncomers. but we can pass here. Come on then, Mr. Morrison's. Might as well wait, right? Alleviates the squeak. I'm eligible for super thanks now. Imagine if every single person that viewed my video donated £1. I could buy a new car. It'd be fabulous. You're under no obligation though. I'm just saying. Junction ahead. I want to go right. I will indicate. I mean, I can't see that there's anybody here, but you know, one of those things that suddenly there will be someone here, and they all want to know what my intentions are. People going for a walk. Chillington Windmill. You can't see it, but I can. It's lovely, bathed in the sun. Taking a left junction in a moment. So we're going back towards Aylesham, and so I think we actually go through Nonnington. I know Nonnington well. Oncoming traffic. Let's wait here. I can't see any passing places, so I'll just stop for a moment. Road's kind of wide enough for him to come by. Gives you an opportunity to see that vast countryside with that amazing cloudscape. I love it when the sun shines across the fields and illuminates all the crop, and then you get all the clouds as well. Kind of the dark, moody clouds in the background. In some respects, there is still blue sky, but jigsaw puzzle photograph, that's what I like to think about it. Imagine that as a 1,000-piece jigsaw. Coming into Nonnington with a 30-mile-an-hour zone. Giveaway junction, and I know it's a blind junction, so I'm not just going to pull out because there's a brick wall. It's all clear. I might give way again because that's what you do on these country lanes, isn't it? You're welcome. A little bit of courtesy, that's all we need. Oh, it wants to go right. I'm going to follow this. Aylesham is that way. I'm torn. The sat-nav says 4 minutes that way. But if I go that way, I'm going to follow the sat-nav. Because I've set it for the station at Aylesham. So it knows where it's going. My camera's obstructing my view. I'm going to have to think of a different place to put it. Maybe put it on that side, right up there or something. At least she was courteous. National speed limit. Let's do 60. Whoop. Mr. Gear. Released that clutch too soon. 40 years I've been driving and I still do it, you see. But I bet even Lewis Hamilton skips a gear now and then. He's a Formula 1 racer. Where on earth is this sat-nav taking me? Never trust the sat-nav, right? I wouldn't think these are B roads. I would think these are C roads. We're in the middle of nowhere. 26 minutes running time on the DJI at the moment. Probably less on the actual video because of some editing. Aylesham, Goodnestone. Okay, I kind of know where I'm going. The church at Nonnington is there. I would have gone straight up through Nonnington and turned right at I forget the name of the place. There's a colliery up there, and then the right-hand turn goes into Aylesham. But I guess this does too. Told you this would be a long one. Dover into the heart of Kent. Blind bend. Chances are there's something coming. Junction, and I'm turning left, still following the sign. Snowdown, that was the name of the colliery. That's where I was going to head to. All roads lead to Aylesham, it seems. I did spy some pedestrians up ahead. It's windy, look at her ponytail blowing. Sat-nav says 25 seconds. We're nearly there. Oh, there's the station. I see it. Should I go into Aylesham proper, or should we stop at the station? Aylesham, quarter of a mile. I'm going to carry on for a moment more. This looks like a rail bridge. Could be narrow. Yeah, that's the station. We are in Aylesham. I'm going to stop at the station. One cyclist. Could be more then. Parking the disabled because there's nobody here and I'm just stopping the video. I'm not going to stay. Wow, that was a long one, wasn't it? Aylesham, Dover to Aylesham. So thank you, Emma. I think it was Emma. LeighLlewellyn. I might squeeze in another one today. I've got things to do, but otherwise I'm going to have a pause while I wait for the car to be fixed. So thank you for watching and bearing with, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with care.